Hello. I am Nipper41. Welcome back to my channel. I felt like doing something silly, so we're gonna watch some scary compilation videos together. Oh, so spooky. We got the old emotional support pumpkin here, so hold on to your butts, guys, because it's about to get spooky up in here. Right, the video that I have found here is from Bizarre Bub. Seemed to be a very big channel. Millions and millions of views on their videos. What I can tell, they do pretty much solely horror compilations. I don't know if they're meant to be real videos or we'll see. Probably should have done a little bit more research, but here we are making shit up on the internet as we go along, so let's get into it, shall we?
On April 16 of 2023, at around 12 a.m., a man named
Turn up the video.
Jacob wakes up to a strange noise outside his room. Trembling with fear, he gets out of bed and encounters something that leaves him extremely unnerved. Now, not too
Jacob, your house is fucked, bro. What's happening with those walls? Oh, it's a clown.
on 12 a.m., a
Look at
man
the
named
wall
Jacob
there,
wakes
like-
up to a strange noise outside his room. Trembling with fear, he gets out of bed and
Eh?
encounters something
Jacob, do you live in an abandoned house? This is either quite staged or I'm being a bit of a dick about somebody's house. Sorry, Jacob. I'll continue.
that leaves him extremely unnerved. Now, not too long ago, I featured a video from Jacob, who you may remember as the man who inherited an old house and a creepy clown doll that both belonged to his grandmother. The clown doll, known as Jeffrey,
Oh, Jeffrey makes me feel immediately nauseous. Oh, gross, gross clown doll, you.
scares him. Because of this, he keeps Jeffrey locked up in a separate room away from him.
Too right,
But then
dude.
one night,
Keep
something
that clown away
happens
from
that
me.
spooks Jacob out of his mind. It's close to midnight when a loud bang wakes him up. He hears a couple more noises before suddenly realizing that the sounds are coming from the room next to his where the clown doll was put. What happens next scares the living daylights out of him. Take a look.
Is that door opening?
I just heard banging.
No. That breathing's a bit much, isn't it? Alright, sorry to pause at such a integral spooky point, but I have just decided I'm going to suspend disbelief and just not try and analyze whether or not these videos are real or not, because let's face it, they're not. It's the internet. But I'm going to try and appreciate it for a piece of scary-ass media. So I'm going to stop talking trash. Sorry, guys. Can't help it. I'm a natural born trash talker. Shit. Literally just said I'm going to stop talking trash. My first thought at that breathing was, Jacob, bro, you got asthma? Like, do you need your inhaler? Oh, such a dickhead. Oh, that's his door opening. Uh-oh. It's an old ass house, isn't it? Dog's barking. Right, back now, sorry. I am going to take the video back a little bit so we can get back into the ambiance of spookiness. Okay, Jakob. What's going on with this clown? Allowing it. Reminds me a bit of oh, that's not. Oh!
As Jacob checks the room where the sounds were coming from, a loud noise is heard from downstairs. He looks nervously down the staircase when suddenly the sound of footsteps going up the stairs is heard. Yet, as he looks closely, no one appears to be there. He then quickly turns around to see the door opening slowly, showing Jeffrey, whose head is now in a different position. Initially seen facing the wall, the clown is now staring at the door. Jacob quickly ends the video here and locks himself in his room until the following morning.
As you freaking should, my dude. Oh, if that happened to me, I'm not gonna lie, that is one of my... I am definitely one of those people who, if I have to go into the basement or I have to go up any set of stairs after dark, it was the middle of the night, I am running up those stairs. Oh, God. Like, footsteps on the stairs. One of the scariest things for me. Oof. Blah, blah, blah.
After this night, he was absolutely certain that Jeffrey was haunted.
Yep.
Afraid it might happen again or something worse may occur, he decides to move Jeffrey into the basement.
Yes, that is exactly where Jeffrey belongs.
I think
deep underground.
Jeffrey, like, with whatever happened last night, I don't want him near me.
Do you feel a bit bad for poor
I'm
Jeffrey?
gonna be putting him in the basement.
Looking a little rag doll.
I'm gonna follow up. This is the results so far. I'm gonna leave him here for now. But I think I'm gonna put a camera here.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's still here, so
that would be some spooky ass ring cam footage, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, unlike
It's
before,
just so weird
Jacob
how he's
will
like
keep an eye on
sat facing the wall like a naughty child in timeout.
Jeffrey by placing a security camera in front of him. If anything happens, he'll be notified immediately via a notification sent by the camera. Fast forward to a few nights later, and he's notified of movement inside the basement. He checks the camera's live feed and sees that the camera is moving side to side. Now, this didn't alarm him, as he forgot that the heater on which the camera was placed on top has a timer that turns it on and makes it oscillate. The heater had simply turned on during this time. But as he continues to watch, something happens that terrifies him to his core. Watch.
What if you could do SEO
dang it.
smarter and faster?
What's Jeffrey gonna do? Oh, he's gonna move out of frame, isn't he? He's gonna be looking at the camera. Is that nice? What's gonna happen? Oh, I'm just waiting for the... That must be the heater making that noise. It's moving. I'm not gonna lie. Legitimately got me.
As the
Oh, no, no. Jeffrey, no! Oh god, that got me. That got me good. That
The camera oscillates from side to side. The clown's arm eerily moves on its own.
is very
Seconds
subtle.
later, the light bulb blows out in a loud explosion, making the basement completely dark.
And
Following
you can just kind of make out some shapes there. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like there's a shape up in this corner here as
that,
well.
a strange voice is heard whispering something that's hard to make out. Not much else happens after this, but everything that happened before was enough for Jacob to decide that Jeffrey should remain locked up in the basement.
Yeah.
Jeffrey continues to be recorded in case he moves again. For now, no further updates have been posted by Jacob, but until then, this video remains a mystery.
Keep Jeffrey far away, Jacob. You made the right choice.
This next video comes from a man whose entire home is filled with Bibles and other religious artifacts that he worships on the daily. If he's not praying, then he's most likely sitting at his piano playing a song with verses from the Bible. Pretty much everything he has or does in this apartment is based on something religious.
Ooh.
Now you might be thinking that this man is simply devoted to his religion. While that's partly true, the main reason as to why he prays a lot has to do with something completely different. As it turns out, this man has been experiencing strange happenings in his home. Ever since visiting his father's gravesite at the cemetery, he can't shake the feeling that something has followed him home. Whatever it might be, he's deeply afraid of
Oh,
it.
you can't. Jesus Christ.
For this reason, he's been
Cat
praying
came
and singing religious songs
walking
more
up
so
and
than usual as an
Sorry. Hello, Ken. That just scared the shit out of me. Right. Cat. Satisfied with treats. Let's continue. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really sure what to think coming in, because some of these compilation videos can be super cheesy, but it's top-notch stuff. High quality. Spooks.
attempt to get rid of the evil entity that now lives in his home. One day, while taking a nap, he wakes up to a loud noise in the living room. He grabs his phone and records this.
Bueno, estoy grabando este video porque estoy tratando de dormir, pero acabo de escuchar un golpe duro por allá en la sala, entonces decidí grabar.
Creepy how there's the two lights there. I'm sure they're from something else, but also does look like red eyes.
Hace días que se
I
vienen
think for a few
presentando
days.
cosas extrañas en el apartamento. Son las
Strange things, whatever. 4:15 a.m.
4:13 minutos de la tarde, entonces me parece muy extraño que hasta ahora
You just sleep with
están
the living room
sucediendo
light
como
on?
cosas raras.
4:15 a.m. Is this light outside? I guess it does get light early some places. And it could be the summertime, but... Hello? Kenneth? No, you've had enough treats, baby. Do you come up here? Hello, sweet boy. It's past his bedtime, so he's an old man set in his ways. Right, and I'm back. Sorry about that. The cat takes precedent. Okay, let's get back to this.
Entonces,
The Matrix.
comedor.
Oh,
Miren, es en el comedor.
some spoons.
Tengo las ventanas cerradas, miren. Nada. Esto viene sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pues la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que estén pasando cosas así.
Feeling slightly unnerved, the man sees a set of eating utensils swaying side to side as though a strong breeze had passed by. But as the man points out, all windows are closed shut. Naturally, he was stricken with fear, but not as much as the next incident, as what happens then leaves him terribly shaken up. A few days after this occurrence,
Skeptical.
the man uploads a
Oh,
video in which he appears to be deeply distressed. Watch.
nombre de Jesús te ordeno que te vayas. En el nombre de Jesús ordeno que te vayas. No tienes derecho de estar aquí. Ordeno que te vas.
Spooky, spooky, spooky.
Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
Dun, dun, dun. I'd be interested in seeing a close up on that to see if, like, a key pressed down or not. I don't understand why it's as light out at 1:45 p.m. as it is at 4:13 a.m. and there's as much street noise outside. But I know I said I was gonna abandon all pretense and all that, and yeah, it's just hard. I'm far too cynical to watch these types of videos. I just need to chill out and stop being such a nerd. Oh! Coming through
Appearing to be
Bizarre
fed up
Bub.
with the supposed spirit, the man tells the spirit to leave at once. But after having done so,
Bear with me, I've got cat hair all over my face and it is itchy.
a piano key is seemingly pressed by an unseen force. The man quickly rushes out of the room in a panic frenzy. It was
Because that's one thing. I suppose you could still fake it with like fish line and all that, but where was the person hiding? Interesting. I approve of the spooky.
now clear to him that something was provoking him. But as if that wasn't obvious enough, 4 days later, this happens. It's 3 in the morning when the man and his girlfriend who was staying the night wake up to strange noises. What happens next leaves them highly unsettled. Take a look.
Unforgettable holidays.
Gosh darn it.
Book your getaway.
Bueno, voy a grabar este video porque nuevamente se están escuchando en el apartamento ruidos. Son las 3 de la mañana con 16 minutos y... Escucha. Se llamó así, escucha. Es en la sala. Sí. Escucha. Esta vez no estoy solo, esta vez estoy con mi novia que por fin decidió venir a acompañarme, pues estaba asustada debido a todas estas cosas que están pasando. ¿Dónde es eso, amor? Pues,
Oh dear.
¿qué fue eso? Yo voy a mirar. Quédese aquí, amor, quédese aquí. Señor bendito. Amor, quédese acá, yo voy solo, amor. Yo voy. Prenda la luz, prenda la luz.
It's definitely spookier in the dark.
Todo tranquilo por acá. En el nombre de Jesús, manifiéstate.
No, don't reveal yourself. No.
En el nombre de Jesús, manifiéstate. ¿Estás viendo, amor? ¿Estás viendo? Es una cosita. Cuidado con la cosita. Manifiéstate en el nombre de Jesús. Te ordeno que te manifiestes. ¿Qué fue lo que sonó así ahorita, no? Una cosita.
Or is that something on the floor there? It's
Mira,
falling
amor,
down.
mira.
Oh, the
Las
cupboards are all
mentiras,
up.
amor.
Oh, jeez.
Es un vaso.
Oh, it's a glass.
Es un vaso. Mira, todos los cajones están abiertos.
Oh, like all the cupboards are open. Oh, oh, jeez.
¿Qué es lo que pasa aquí, Dios mío? Amor.
Strangely, the wind chimes move on their own, and the kitchen appears to be ransacked. Yet according to the man, no signs of forced entry were seen anywhere in the house.
Oh,
Further
dear.
adding to the strangeness, the man says that his girlfriend felt very ill only minutes after this incident. Whether or not this had something to do with her sudden illness is unknown. But considering what happened only days later, the man can't help but think that the spirit was responsible for this.
Only
It's
days
late
later.
at night, and the man is once again woken up by mysterious noises when this is captured.
The bed's gone. Oh, so dark. You can't see anything. I hate it when videos are so dark like that. It's so hard to follow. Ooh. Oh shit. He just got knocked the fuck out. Oh dear.
Without
You
warning,
right, dude?
the sound of footsteps charging at full throttle can be heard heading towards the man before being attacked by an unseen presence. Scared stiff, the man stands in silence while trying to process what just happened.
Yeah.
He then picks up his phone and ends the video here. Although undoubtedly
Can you imagine that happening to you? Oh my god. I've seen some things in my day, but that would be horrifying. Oh, just being like charged by something invisible and it's not, I don't like that. Not good.
strange, viewers find it stranger that the man doesn't turn on the lights in most of these incidents. But the reason for this, according to him, is that the lights for most of the rooms are located at the main entrance, which he stays away from, as he's too scared to approach. Whether
Yeah, fair
ghost or
enough.
not, the man continues to pray and read passages from the Bible in the hopes that doing so would get rid of the strange
Yeah.
presence that haunts.
I'm with the viewers in the fact that it's not anything that couldn't be. Again, I'm trying to look at these as just like pieces of media for entertainment, but nothing in here that couldn't be faked by a little fishing wire or, you know, another person working together with you, hanging out in the dark corners, you know what I'm saying? But still pretty spooky. Well done.
him. In early January of 2023, a woman named Nancy Malkin had a very strange encounter with something in her child's bedroom. Nancy says that the reason she had went up to her son's bedroom in the first
So
place was because she saw something quite unusual on the security camera that's placed in his room.
It's always
She had
super
woken
scary
up
when
from a
there's
nap
kids
before
involved.
looking over at the camera's live feed and seeing a strange orb flying around her son's toys. It would seem to zip around in a strange way and react to objects it touched as though it had a mind of its own. Now, Nancy had been looking at this orb for quite some time. More than 5 minutes have passed since initially spotting the mysterious.
I completely forgot about my pumpkin. Well, snuggle buddy. Right, let's continue.
Orb, and still, it continued to float around in the same spot. Now curious as to what exactly was being caught on camera, she walks over to her son's room, but strangely finds nothing there. Nothing visible could be seen with her naked eye, but on camera, she could still see the ball of light floating around the same spot. In this short clip, Nancy's observing the orb via the security camera's light.
Right, something got on my eyelash. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit.
Mind of its own. Now Nancy had been looking at this orb for quite some time. More than 5 minutes have passed since initially spotting the mysterious orb, and still, it continued to float around in the same spot.
It's interesting how you can, the way that it's moving, the tracers on it, and the fact that it's like slowly floating back and forth doesn't necessarily look like a bug to me. I know obviously things can show up different on camera, especially if it's like a nanny cam, but it's really cool how it doesn't look like a bug, definitely.
Now curious as to what exactly was being caught on camera, she walks over to her son's room, but strangely finds nothing there. Nothing visible could be seen with her naked eye, but on camera, she could still see the ball of light floating around the same spot.
Weird.
In this short clip, Nancy's observing the orb via the security camera's live feed on her phone. Mind you, that without the phone, she can't see anything in person. While looking at the live feed, she sees the ball of light moving frenetically. Watch.
Oh, that is crazy. Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Now at one point, Nancy starts to communicate with the orb. She tells it to touch her hand when something pretty interesting happens. The orb quickly moves away from her hand as though she had scared it. Nancy decides to leave this mysterious orb alone and call it a day. The orb continues to fly around the same spot even after she goes. But only minutes later, after rechecking the camera, the orb is no longer there. It has simply vanished. Ever since recording this, the orb hasn't shown itself again. Nancy believes that this mysterious orb might have been the spirit of a child as it kept floating around her son's toys. Perhaps it just wanted to play with them, as Nancy states. But
Interesting theory. That is really cool. How it really does seem to interact with her physically there, doesn't it, as well? And just the way that it's moving around, that it doesn't move like a bug, in my opinion.
But whatever it might have been, she claims that this mysterious orb was intelligent as it responded to everything she did. To this day, she still
Interesting.
questions what this ball of light was doing inside her son's bedroom. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. There's an apartment in Poland where something very strange has been going on. The man who lives there claims that whenever he's by himself, he can't help but feel as though someone else is
Pause for a sec.
inside.
I need a drink of water. Right. I'm back. Oh. Back and hydrated. And gurgling, apparently. Ooh.
When his roommates are gone and he has the place to himself, weird noises happen out of nowhere. Now, what makes these occurrences extra strange is that they always seem to happen during the nighttime. Knowing when they usually occur, the man has his phone ready in hand and proceeds to record the following video. No one else is home when this is captured.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to?
Does anybody else, when they're watching videos like this, when like the camera's kind of going out into the hall, find themselves like, trying to look past the corner? I'm a simple person. Running water. Oh. Is that a vodka bottle? The faucet. Oh.
Mysteriously, the bathroom faucet is left running as though someone or something had turned it on. The man shuts it off while seeming confused as to how it turned on by itself. He heads back to his room, when eerily, the light switch, which he just turned on, is immediately turned off. It seems that whoever, or whatever was on the other end of the hall, had switched off the light. Now this wouldn't be the end of it, as only a few nights later, something just as creepy happens. It's nighttime, when the man recording hears banging noises outside his door. With his heart pounding in his ears, he records this.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. I don't know. It feels like A, the guy's acting's not very good. But B, again, really just feels like there's somebody else there helping him fake this. There's probably switches for that hall light down at the other end of the hall or somewhere else. Yeah, just not that scary. Maybe I'll be proven wrong.
Nie, ja pierdol...
All the water. It's a nice apartment.
Co jest kurwa?
My limited experience with Polish is working in a restaurant in London. Some of the Polish people teaching me how to say kurwa. Kurwa. Oh God.
Whoa!
Like
Messy
something
kitchen.
straight out of a
Oh,
horror
no.
movie, the man peeks out from his bedroom, peering into the darkness of the hallway to see if anyone's there. Finding nobody inside the bathroom, the man quickly walks back to his room, but stops in his tracks upon
Toilet
noticing the
was a
sudden
weird
mess in the
angle.
kitchen. Appearing as though a massive earthquake had
Again-
struck the place, the man runs back
Massive earthquake. There's an open door and a chair, and it doesn't show this part of the kitchen at all. Could be somebody there. Could have hidden in the cupboard. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. Me.
into his room in full terror before ending the video. What happened that night has left him shaken up. It's unknown if the man continues to live inside the
Oh, poor
apartment,
guy.
as no updates or new videos have been posted. But as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something living inside this man's apartment? Or
Nah.
might there be an explanation for all that's happened?
Yeah, his roommate. Unconvinced.
In this next video, two friends are hosting a live stream when something pretty spooky is captured live. Now, the two boys in this video often do live streams while playing video games late at night. It just so happens that this particular incident took place during an all-nighter, where around 5 in the morning, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. The two usually play in the living room, so the noise was...
If this was something that they do regularly and only happened like once on stream, that intrigues me. Unless it was like a Halloween stream.
close by when it happened. The boys thought it was a family member who was grabbing a morning snack, so they shrugged it off and didn't think much of it. But later on, something happens that grabs their full attention and prompts them to end the live stream immediately. While playing in the dark, this happens.
Or was that the fridge door opening?
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la cola, no rompa la cola. Dale. ¿Qué es? Hijo, te siento niñito por ahí. ¿Qué va? No cerrar. Ya, exacto, mira. Iba a cerrar, imbécil.
Kind of weird how they're like live streaming just themselves playing video games. But not the video games. I don't know, maybe there's like commentary that they have going on or interesting stream, that's for sure. Oh.
At first, the fridge door seemingly opens on its own, as though someone had gone over to grab a snack. At least that's what the two boys thought, considering that one of them has a brother who wakes up around this time to cook something up. Thinking that he left the fridge door open by accident, one of them gets up to close it. But as they walk back, this happens. A chair swiftly moves on its own by more than a few inches, causing both friends to freeze in their tracks. It was at this point that they both knew that something unexplainable had occurred.
That they
something
fucked up.
supernatural. Viewers believe so too. But, as always,
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I find that one more convincing because I do feel like that was a fairly genuine reaction on his face there, his body language, like, "Ugh." And this guy was stood over here, and yeah, I don't know, spooky. Food for thought.
I'll let you be the judge on that. Had something paranormal occurred? Or had something else happened here? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
I did. Thanks, bub. Well, that was something different. I definitely enjoyed that. Well done, Bizarre Bub. Very spooky, very well curated. I enjoyed. I definitely think the first video was the scariest of them all. The last video, it was well bookended. Yes, actually, thinking about it, I think the two most impactful videos at the beginning and the end. Also, that orb. It wasn't really scary though. That was just pretty cool. But, you know, if scary compilation videos is your thing, then I'd say check out that channel. Let me know what you guys think down below. Were any of those videos actually legit in any way, shape, or form? I think my vote for videos that could potentially be real would be the orb in the nursery, or potentially the one with the live stream at the end. Who knows? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you can like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those wonderful things. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.